Alrighty, so, first vlog since the super vlog. Uh, so, uh, hmm, this is being filmed, just for complete transparency. This is being filmed, after the creation of vlogs 4 and 5. Uh, and I kind of go over this in vlog 4, so I think I'm going to upload this. I think the upload order for these are going to be vlog 4, this, then, or no, philosophy 4, then, so that's what I meant, philosophy 4 and 5, vlog 4 and 5, a long time ago, a couple months, but I think it's going to be philosophy number 4, then this, then philosophy number 5, because I kind of explain this in number 4, so, so for reference, I am going to try and pause this when a lot of people go over the bridge, because I found, even though it's barely annoying at all in my ears, when people go over it, it becomes, a really loud, banging sound, which can easily drown out my voice, which is certainly a problem. Although, as you just saw, I moved the camera up, which won't be a thing for the philosophies. Uh, Maybe I'll do it on another philosophy, but I think I kind of want to keep those for the scenery. But for the vlogs, I can do this. I can show the bridge just so you know what the loud banging sound is. Um, so, I guess I'll explain the new setup. I kind of explained it before, but I guess this will be the actual time when I explain this, as well as the new stuff, like the fact that I finally got rid of Kaz's Sui and then that little logo I drew up. Although I like that logo, but I was kind of trying to stick to Latin too much, and I have since given up on my attempts to be Latin, I suppose. I'm starting to also move away from Penelean philosophy, but that's a different thing. This isn't philosophy, this is a vlog, so I shouldn't talk about that right now. So, on the, what was it? Oh yeah, the setup. Because the super vlog just didn't want to do that on my phone, would have taken like 6 hours or something or longer. Oh, yeah, so there's gonna be a lot of jump cuts, but I went over that audio for 4 and 5, and it was just a huge banging sound. I'm not going to stop all of them, but, well, so, just when there's multiple people going over at once, that's probably the times when it was really loud. I think single people, you can still hear me, which is really weird, because it's, whatever, but I like this spot. So, because the mega vlog it would have taken like probably maybe considering 45-minute videos generally took me like an hour, or not an hour, like 4 hours or whatever to do on my phone, and then the first one I tried it was 6 because it got screwed up halfway through. So it would have taken me like a solid day to edit that mega the super one on my phone. So I've dropped that aspect from this channel's, I guess you could call it, ethics, values is the word I used in the philosophies. So I've dropped that. It's not just well, it's not just on my phone, is what it comes down to. Also, this prevents the whole shaky cam thing. Uh, I had been trying to avoid that, but I hadn't been doing it very well. But even though the system I have currently is really wonky, I have a little external camera over here. Oh yeah, there's my proof that it's not stock footage. So that little camera is actually hooked up to my shoe, just so that it's a couple inches off of the ground, so that you can see the bridge, at least see it better. All right, so the thing is, doing it on my computer has made it a lot easier and faster and a lot less annoying process. So, well, what it comes down to is I just feel like it works better. So, I don't know. I don't know how to explain this better. It's on my computer now, so it should look better, even if my the only way to increase the actual quality of what's going on is to, like, you know, take voice acting classes and make my voice sound like a, I don't know, like, you know, make my voice sound less, I don't know, or public speaking classes or something like that. But this is me talking to effectively a riverbed, or stream bed, which is okay. Uh, but which I'm not the kind of person to go out and talk to 30 people just because I feel like it. So this is a better way to do things. Yeah, even as much as I repeat myself and all that. But what's next? Oh, I am gonna try and increase the video quality. I haven't finished. Well, I haven't even started to edit the two philosophies yet, just because, well, I'm not sure if I want to actually create a better intro and outro for those. Maybe a better outro, but I like the turkeys, and I don't really think having an outro is kind of the point for philosophy, but I don't know. Also, I might go in and create a new outro for uh, the vlogs, and if I do, you'll see it. Otherwise, I might just keep using the dog just on tradition. But then I'm breaking traditions. Oh, yeah. So there's one thing I should talk about here, just because I don't want this to go for an hour. I think I'm going to try and aim for the vlog to not be 20 minutes each time. So at least these little update vlogs. And I guess this is just channel news, not really general thoughts. So I changed the name. I actually found it through a name generator. I forgot which one, and I can't re-find it because there's like 1,000. I found two possible names. One was Cresh, no, it's Krenes Iris or something like. I can't really pronounce it well, even though it's only like 7 characters or 8 or 9 or something. But it would have been a solid name. The reason I didn't choose it is just I kind of felt like this one was better. And I also changed the logo to something fun. I might change the logo again, but I don't know. It seems fun, like on YouTube nowadays. If you look at the really huge channels, they don't really seem to have any particular desire, I guess you would say, to keep their logos the same, which is really nice. I can change it if I want to, and I might just. But I like this logo. It's solid, and it fits the name too. Been beating around saying the name because I haven't actually changed it yet at the time of this recording. Although I'll probably do it once I get internet, once I'm at home or somewhere with internet. Which, if you know, it's kind of well, I'll do it really soon. It's just now that I've decided that's the way I want to go. Of course, this little stream doesn't have Wi-Fi. You can't decide if it would be a good or a bad thing to have Wi-Fi everywhere. I think bad in some places, like if you're out camping. I mean, there's the emergency services makes that easier, but on the other hand, it also makes outdoorsman in this kind of impossible. This is sort of like a halfway outdoorsy kind of thing because I can still pull out my phone, but I suppose. But I think if there's actual Wi-Fi, not just like use your phone Wi-Fi, if I could pull it out on my laptop, that'd be different and worse. So, but I can stop myself from using my phone. Off topic. That was off topic. So yes, the new name and logo, Hasemage. I like it. It's simple and to the point, and it means nothing, which means basically there's one other video. That video is probably going to be the first thing that comes up when you search Hasemage for just kind of the rest of the time, because it has like 300,000 views and it's 9 years old, which that must be like first year of YouTube. I actually saw it. Music was okay-ish, and the video was really weird. But I guess you think about like 9 years ago, so it's like okay, I get it. That was an experimental time on the internet when people were really when it was just starting to take off as a medium, YouTube that is. So you started getting a really hardcore response to the cat videos. Instead of just cat videos, you started getting really weird alternative people using it too. And then just a couple of the more moderate people like the Hank and John Green. Oh, I wonder if I should. Yeah, I'll move the camera. There's some mallards. Sorry about the shaky cam. I know I said I was going to avoid it. But, mallards. This is really awkward to hold. So, mallards. All right. I'm going to put this back. Hold on. I really shouldn't be doing this. All right, hold on. There. All right. Note to self: don't move the camera. Anyways, there's some mallards which are cute. That's really fun because I like mallards. They're just a kind of fun bird. I like ducks too in general, but I don't know. Mallards are, I don't want to say the best duck, but they're in the top 3, I think. Yeah. So, I like Hasemage. I'll return to that topic, I guess. I like Hasemage. It's a solid name. It's easy to remember. It means nothing, basically. The word itself is Proto-Germanic, so old, like pre-Germanic, which is pre-German, Danish, and English. German, Scandinavian languages, and English. Those, what they came from. So it's well, anyways, it's Proto-Germanic for gray is technically its probable actual meaning, or it also might be that you use the word they use the word hare wrong, which I guess originally meant just sort of any animal of any sex, or at least of male or female. I don't know if there's animals with 3 sexes. So yeah, that's the thing. Oh yeah, so it means gray, or a mispronunciation of the word animal. If you're hearing a quack in the background, it's because the mallard is slowly inching up closer to me. Oh, he's just totally fearless. Just gonna come right at me then? I don't want to move the camera. You're a very talkative mallard. He is like 2 feet away from me and inching himself closer. Are you trying to get to the other side of this little dam? I mean, go ahead. That's the male. I know that's the male. Well, anyways, no, just a little curious. All right, well, yeah, so it effectively means gray mage, which is completely within the range of acceptability for me. Gray mage. Yeah, so that video is probably going to be the #1 video when you search Hasemage. The other name that I was considering didn't actually have any first thing, but I think Hasemage is a lot easier to remember. My God, this is great. You're going to get to see the mallard. Huh. Look at that. He is that kind of curious. I mean, he swam underneath it about 30 times before I recorded this, but interesting occurrences. Yeah, take a 2 or 3 minute break to watch this mallard. Oh, I guess not. He's back to the stream bed. But yeah, I want to emphasize how much walking he did for a water-bound animal. He walked from behind me a couple feet away up through a pile of sticks right next to me, and then walked on a path like 30 feet around just to walk up on a bridge so that he could fly down. So that is a interesting path for a mallard who could have just flown over this like 2-foot not stream part of the stream. So anyways, back to it. The yeah, that video is gonna be the first one. The other video didn't have anything, but I still like this one more. And it fits with the image, even though the image might change. It fits with the image better, so I like this. It's better than having 200 different people. It seems like I can't avoid. If I have a Latin or an old religion, an old deity name, it's just going to be 200 other people with it as well. So, didn't see that one coming. Oh, but I see her friends. Here we go. And, well, that's some of the banging that didn't end up occurring. Yeah. So, how long is this video? 15 minutes? That's not the end of the world. Yeah, so I guess that's on the new name, why the camera is more stable. The camera's not always going to be more stable. I might still do some of these on my phone, but if I can help it, I'll try to do these on my computer. It seems like I can get out a solid, like, I don't know, like a solid hour of recording on my laptop before it dies, but I can't edit the videos. So that's nice. Although I seem like I'm killing my laptop a little faster. There's already a scratch I don't remember being there that's on it, but I'm looking at it and I'm pretty sure it's not actually a screen breakage. It's just a scratch on the outer layer of the screen. I can mitigate a lot of it. I get that. I don't know. I guess I do probably seem kind of crazy here. But every time someone crosses the bridge, or maybe at least a third of the time, they look right at me. And it's kind of, I don't know how I feel about that. So that's, on the one side, I get ducks who do crazy things in this location. On the other side, I get people who walk by and look at me like I just like stripped down naked and ran through the streets. So, yeah, I have to just, I like this place to sit anyways, and they give me the same look even if I'm sitting here, much less recording. It's just they look for a little longer. But, I don't know. Maybe find a new place. Maybe not. But this little stream, I don't want to say which stream it is because that'll give away my location really quickly. But this little stream goes really far, and there's like 4 or 5 locations along it that I really like to sit at sometimes. So I'm sure if I just go a little ways down it one way or the other, I can find another pretty solid location. But it seems like it's a pretty popular place for other people to sit as well. So, hold on one second. So, yeah, the other places along this stream, at least a couple of the ones I know about, people seem to really like, but everyone seems to kind of generally ignore this spot, even though it's all flat and perfect to lay out on, or to set your stuff out on. This, for reference, that sound, if you can hear it, is some guy looking for some kind of specific plant thing. Yeah, so, yeah, that's a solid video, and it's 18 minutes somehow now. Alright, well, enjoy the dogs. Alright, so I suppose he's saying goodbye for us.